See how I pop a card to heal myself and not have to ask my team to heal me? Reposition because I know Thor was looking for an ult there. I move up. I still get eliminated here, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm on a cloak ult, which I don't understand. Gambit Man and Diamond as well. That's awesome, Chadwick. I love Gambit, as you guys can tell here. I tell everybody to move back because there's no reason for me to pop ult here. And there's a Thor in our back line. They need to make his dash omni movement. You can omni move with Gambits. Like you can move it wherever you need to.
You stopped them in their tracks. Only 60 seconds left.
I swear people would be letting Thor do whatever he wants to the back line. Yeah, people need to pay attention to Thor a little bit more. But here I tell my team I'm gonna ult and we push in. We ended up pushing out 2 ults here. I was trying to take an off angle here and it didn't work. I push out the cloak. They ended up getting healed again. And I end up dying here because my entire team died to the Thor. You're jumped by Thor whenever I'm healer. I'm like, y'all don't see Thor jumping on me? All right, bet. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly, that's what happens a lot. Like, I'll be calming out quite often, right? I'll calm out quite often. Hey, look, there's a Thor in our back line and no one turns around, especially our DPS, because it is the DPS's job to turn around and do something. See how I use my movement there to kind of get on high ground? But we all end up getting deleted here. I needed to reposition and use my movement there. That's on me. If I would have repositioned and used my movement there, I would have been able to take out their people in the back. This is why Fantastic is becoming more and more needed. Fantastic has always been really, really good. Okay, the problem with Fantastic here, the problem with Fantastic is that a lot of people don't realize that you need a tank shredder to get rid of him because he turns into like a 750 HP DPS brawl tank, right? And it's hard to get rid of that much HP in a short time. So Iron Fist and Wolverine become a necessity whenever you see a Fantastic, right? Myself, yeah. Or somebody who does a lot of burst damage, like a Phoenix, right? You're noticing our Fantastic isn't peeling? Yeah. I mean, at this point, it's gonna be rough because we just didn't have anything here. I ulted here. We didn't have anything. So we ended up losing this point. But that's okay. We pushed it pretty far. You know, I was telling the team, hey, we can definitely win this. This is something that we can win. And it's very winnable. So it's just a matter of like locking into the second point. Chadwick, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Iron Fist should have ulted when Gambit ulted and got rid of the Thor. I mean, yes and no. Our Iron Fist was actually doing a really good job. He had 15 eliminations. Our other DPS was not doing very well. They only had 2 final hits the entire game. All right. So it was rough. It was a rough first start for them, but it's a very winnable game, right? Like our Iron Fist was not doing a bad job. I've been pinging so much, people ignore me and just try to push forward and no heals. I'm like, sides, GG's, go next. I mean, the one thing that, again, I'm going to tell you guys as somebody who plays this game quite a lot, right? There's going to be people that literally just throw your game just to think it's funny, right? I literally had someone who told me, right, in my game that they're going to try to continue to talk to try to rage bait me the entire time because they were so angry at what was going on. They just wanted me to be angry with them, and I was like, I muted them. And at that point, you know it's a loss, but you do your best to play your best and you continue to move forward, right? So there's only so much you can do.
4, 3, 2.
You need a teammate that's on DM and that's in GM and console who has an aggressive style. Well, you know, there's a lot of different people that you can play with that are that do a really good job, right? And you just look for them. Like, we have a Discord full of people that you can always ping and try to play with. We are trying to get an LFG channel started. You're gonna notice that was a fat anti, and we eliminate a ton of people because of that anti, by the way. I'll reposition when I see the fantastic push out, but I don't leave my backline, if you notice. You see how I go back and peel from my raccoon, right? Help the Iron Fist out. You're only human after all? Exactly. What's my win rate? I don't know. I don't check. I know that I have like a 65% win rate on Invis. Right now on Gambit, it's horrible because people throw my games. It's like a 52% win rate or something like that. I don't know. On Shark, it's actually a lot higher. On Shark, it's funny. On Jeff, I think I have like almost a 70% win rate, which is kind of funny. Yep. Again, something that I want you guys to notice is whenever I use my cards, it's because my teammates are really, really low. Deadpool healing is so bad and they're almost stubborn. Oh, half the heals is on himself. That's not true. That's not true. So I'm going to defend Deadpool, Strategist Deadpool for a second, because Strategist Deadpool is actually a really good healer if you have the right person on Strategist Deadpool. Strategist Deadpool does a ton of healing, and it's not just for himself. He does it for his team. The problem with Strategist Deadpool is that people don't realize that a lot of his healing is AoE, right? His AoE healing is really, really strong. So if he plays with your team, you guys will stay continually healed, right? And he also has his boomerang, which heals himself and his teammates. He does a lot of healing. Like, I've done healing. I've done almost 48,000 healing just on Deadpool by myself, and I kept my team up. And on top of that, he has his ult almost every 30 to 40 seconds. Like, it's a lot of healing that Deadpool can do. Look at that anti. You see how I saw everyone was grouped up and they had no shield tank there? I'm going to anti that team because I want people to eliminate them, right? I'm also communicating with my team here that I'm not going to ult here until their Gambit ults, right? Because I want to counter their Gambit ult and match it. The ult is confusing to you. The ult, so think of the ult with Deadpool as a AoE. It's like a, how do I put it? It's like a Mantis ult, where it's an AoE ult that's around her. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. You just got to play around him. The difference between the AoE ult with Mantis and Deadpool is that his AoE ult is smaller. So you don't get a speed boost from it, but you get healing over it. And you get a lot of it, actually. You get a lot of healing when Deadpool ults. You just have to play with him. And people don't play with him. They feel like he's not healing enough, right? So that's the issue. That's the problem. I ult here to keep my team up. We ended up exploding this team because we had the Gambit ult. We had the Gambit ult and the rocket ult, which we didn't need.
Can't keep discaging down.
Yeah, Deadpool heals are really, really good. Half the time, I don't know when Deadpool is ulting. You gotta hear his voice lines, and then if you have someone who's actually speaking, playing Deadpool, he'll tell you, "Hey, I'm ulting here," right? What are you aiming at? Is actually an alt line from him. So that's an alt line from Deadpool, and also the one with the chat voice line. The chat voice line is also another Deadpool ult. There's two different Deadpool ults. We didn't need that ult there. Go to him. That's why we have 40k. No. Like, his ults are really, really strong. You just have to play with him. You can't just think that he's healing you. Like, he's like a Luna ult, and he's like a Mantis ult. You have to play with him to get healing. That's it. So when people say, "Oh, he's bad," that's not true.
Final 10 seconds.
Yeah, we ended up losing that because again we didn't have anything, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna die here."
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah, he's just like a Luna ult and like a Mantis ult. You have to play with them to get healed. That's it. That's the difference. That's literally the difference between like knowing and understanding what to do with him. How much? This is a long one. It felt like a long game, huh, chat? Yeah, we still got a lot to go. Yeah, you gotta play with him. If you're not playing with him, you're not getting healed by Deadpool.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
There's a Thor behind me, and I hear that. Yeah, unfortunately, our raccoon died. I missed my E, which is bad. I do reposition here. You get a lot of heals with Deadpool? Yeah. Deadpool is a good healer. And especially when it's lanes. When you have a convoy map, Deadpool is one of the best healers in the game.
You thought you got rid of me? Pas de chance.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Again, as you guys can see, our other DPS is kind of lacking here, and our like the KOP Luffy, yeah, they were lacking in this point. I antied the team because I didn't see a shield open. I swear, if I face a full poke team, that's meta. You're gonna face them all the time. Yeah, you notice that our Punisher is now doing a lot of damage here. It's a good amp here.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
You hate it? Who's the worst healer? Ultron? Yeah, Ultron's the worst healer in the game. Ultron, to put it to you this way, it takes 24 seconds for Ultron to fully heal a Groot. 24 seconds. It takes Adam about, I think it's 12 or 13 seconds because he does a lot of burst healing. Just using 2 of his things and his left shift, which is his soul bond. We gotta keep up our Punisher, so I focus all my heals on the Punisher because he is healing, or he is doing a ton of damage. I hate it. How do I beat it? As Fantastic is very hard to beat. You have to have really good team coordination.
Get that vehicle moving again. Only 60 seconds left.
Yeah, our Phoenix was just not feeling it this game, I'm assuming. Yep, well, we focus on Thor because Thor was completely out of position here. But you think after seeing this, chat, after seeing all of this that's going on, do you think that we lose this? Now watch this. I have ult here, right?
Down to 30 seconds.
Are you about to make a name for yourself? I'm about to make a name for myself here. Woo! Watch this, chat. I push in further, and now I and I antied their entire backline, chat. It's a huge anti. And now we focus down the Thor to win the game, because